to the big house. This massive crowd assembled here today to cheer on the Wolverines, already chanting, "Go Blue." And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. EA Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get to the action on the field. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to start us off. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And now the running back's got it again. Gets past the tackler into open space now. And it'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Ted Matuka, Tyrone Wheatley, and Leroy Horde. God, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Pass rush closing in. From the pocket delivers over the middle. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my era would tell you it was a game that was the most heated, but the most respected because of the way you were recruited by both schools. There was the Woody, there was the Bo influence on the rivalry. But I think in the new social media era, I think it's more about hatred for the two schools from both sides. It's just a different feel. We'll feel that today when these teams go out.
Incomplete for a third straight play.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on third down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. First play of the drive, they look to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Now, the last time they played, it was Ohio State making the plays for in the crucial moments. It was a painful, tight loss for Michigan.
Yeah, it was a game that kind of went back and forth until Ohio State, as you said, in those final few minutes, made the right plays to be able to win the game. And now we get a chance to see the next chapter between these two great rivals.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. So 2 runs produce nothing, and now it's 3rd and 10. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. That's complete downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. We saw them at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with the running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Zone stop. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? To throw, it's Payne. Pitch made on the left side. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line.
The pass is intercepted. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back and do a pick 6 in the last possession. That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Wolverines will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Coverage receiver brings down the return. And here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Attacking them right at the 31. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looks right for a quick completion. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense who's short of the first down marker. Offense are going to keep the drive alive. It's third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Catch laid down inside the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Takes the handoff again. Physical run, breaking tackles. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Cricket.
Now on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Grab down the middle. It's Sanders. When they bring him down, that's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the
it's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. Past the 50. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
We're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quick pass, the catch is made. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down play coming up. Here's the option play. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on their ball, attacking them downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide. It can create some vertical seams for big plays.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. You couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. He moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. If I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
No hesitation from the head coach. He'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This offense really clicking.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle, and I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go, uses that vision to get this touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Michigan offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback escapes the pocket. They'll pull it down and run. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Getting set. Here's second down. And there's the handoff. They make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. The offense finally producing here. It sets up a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Payne. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the catch downfield. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 15-yard line. And the Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Can he take it all the way? Inside the 40. At the 20. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5. And the wideout goes in motion. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense is still clicking.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the point after is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Turn starts inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Wolverines offense is back on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. You maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down after that previous play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Whoa, talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick catch. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
1st and 10 play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's sacked.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Here's a wide open receiver, complete. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Let's it go quickly. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. He's hit just before the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he blew that time. And now third down coming up. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. State offense comes back onto the field. First play of the second half, we keep it on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. It seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
After the first down loss, it's second and long to the 22. Back, looking for an open man. He's running out of time. Oh, sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. He just can't take the sack.
The corner is now playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He pulls in the catch. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Running out of time in the pocket. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Man, that's how you respond after giving up such a big play through the air. The next play, you get after the quarterback, make some adjustments, and come up with a nice sack.
Sack sets up second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Quick throw to his receiver. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. They do it for a second time. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Handoff here from the shotgun. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught near the goal line. The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1.
This receiver in the slot is giving his defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust that, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Defense is hanging tough here. Now it's third and goal from the 1. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the beatdown continues. Well, they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Return it one down. Sets up the next drive. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick getting it out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The junior able to bring him.